Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Little question that this is one of the most... And the shot! And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
They've played it short. Oh, sweet feet. Here's the delivery. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Van Dijk. Battles to win it back. And now the breakaway. Oh, shooting chance! Surely this time. Goal! Norway! And it's Norway who take the lead. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
I doubt he'll score too many, which come easier than that, Peter, but just look at his movement. He knew instinctively that the keeper would struggle to hold on to it.
Van Dijk concedes a free kick for that. Martin. He's in! Going for goal! It's in! And they're at it again, in double quick time! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due. And it was a brilliant set-up and finish.
So that's two now without reply.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Here's the cross. Big chance! In it goes! Just one goal in it now! Game on! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Oh, Peter, you can't teach that. You either have it or you don't. His anticipation is on another level to everyone else's. Superb.
The Netherlands get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Plays it out to the wing. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Gets into a dangerous position. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Forward it goes. And a header! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Turns and goes back. Hits one! It's broken loose. And it's played forward. Gets away from his opponent. It is quite a run he's making here.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little ambition.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? The Netherlands are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Gets it into the middle. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Keeper has beaten it away. That's a throw. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Oh, what a ball! Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's half-time here. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable...
That's surely a foul. Free kick. Chooses to go back. Has a pop! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Quick thinking and quick control, Peter. That creates a little more working space.
Hoists it forward. And the counter is on. He's got away. Plays it out to the flank. He's got options out wide. Up to meet it! And yes, it's there! They have come roaring back! Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates.
Massive leap! Goal, Norway! And they get themselves in front! Oh, the cross was inch perfect and the header unerring.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
Norway go into the lead. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh, good interception. Tries to get it forward quickly. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Out to the left it goes. This could spell danger. Over to the left. Swung in towards the middle. Managed to get himself offside.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Shot at goal! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
And it's played forward. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, that's neat.
The Netherlands are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Played back in. And he's there to cut it out. The referee's awarded a free kick. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's had a goal! Great run on the overlap here. Got a sight of goal here. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. The Netherlands really could have done without this to increase the lead. And that would have won it.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe. They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Well, that's not going to go down too well with his teammates. Much subtlety, he's launched himself there. There's official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Martin. Forward it goes. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Fabulous entertainment, drama in spades, and no one would have argued with a draw, but they... Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. We are in this super stadium for a shot at goal! It was missed, but not by that far.
Ambitious at best for me, Peter. Never looked convincing as he went to hit it.
Great leap! Managed to get it away. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Quick ball forward. And that's sprayed out wide. Gets the better of his man. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. Tries to get it forward quickly. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, it is over the line. First quarter of an hour gone. Neither side hits one! Nagatomo.
It's a busy front line, lots of movement.
And is that working for you?
Well, not really. To be honest, I'm not a great fan of taking goal potential away from the penalty box.
Still going. Where to next? He's got away. Can he find a finish now? And he's surging through. And the shot! That's a half-decent try. They've played it short. That intervention was very necessary, and he's cut it out. Could move up a gear here. He's left his man. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. And that's been won straight back. Shapes to shoot! Hoists it forward. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence. And
real chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
you can only admire his attitude with the determination he found to get close.
Looking to get within range.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Gets away from his opponent. Goes for goal! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team has broken through. Certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. Some first-half thoughts?
Yeah, it's a half that's had a limp finish after a decent start, so the manager has to re-energise and re-enthuse his players to come back out pumped.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Sweden clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
And it's played forward. Well positioned to make that interception. That's a good ball to find him.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
He gets past his man. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Forward it goes. Gets it back. Little doubt, that is a foul. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Plays it out to the flank. Timely intervention.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things.
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Going through, and he's on a charge.
Japan have anticipated an aerial bombardment.
Just looks like mass defence.
Yeah, it's a case of needs must at certain times, Peter, and they have to respond to what's being asked of them.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. It's got through to him. And the play for a throw. Defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Over to the left. Just brushed off the ball there. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. No question, that's a foul. Brings it forward. He's had a shot! Loose.
Sweden showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Gets it back. Has a pop! Goal! Finally the breakthrough! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Oh, this is fully deserved for me because they've shown great heart and spirit. It's there to win from here, or, dare I say, throw it
up to meet it! Good delivery, no joy.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Oh, really good feet from him.
Japan have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Good idea, just poorly executed. Forward it goes. Goes for it! And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. Truly, this is a remarkable stadium, the Allianz Arena, a symbol of cutting-edge technology and architectural perfection. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides, a treat for everybody here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive match-up, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And it's Nagatomo. Plays it out to the wing. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Nagatomo gets into some space. Oh, what a ball! Tries a shot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Forward it goes.
It's a busy front line, lots of movement.
And is that working for you?
Well, not really. To be honest, I'm not a great fan of taking goal potential away from the penalty box.
It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Brings it forward. Japan have had plenty of possession, but few, if any, genuine chances. Over to the left. Oh, sweet feet. He's gone for it! Attempts, just the wrong outcome.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Laporte plays it forward. He's got options out wide. That intervention was very necessary. Out to the left it goes. That is terrific skill. Plays it back. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's come loose. Tries to get it forward quickly. Looking for space out wide. He's had a go! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Hoists it forward. Ferran Torres. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He's pinged one through here. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Nagatomo. to make a great save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And he heaves it forward. We've reached half-time. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Japan have been playing relatively well from what I've witnessed. Good movement and the ball retention has been quite strong, and it's led to a few chances. It's just that cutting edge that's lacking at the moment, and it's fixable.
So they head in no further forward. The score here still 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Japan playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
And it's Nagatomo. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Out towards the flank. Just brushed off the ball there. Spain have plenty in the middle.
They've planned to defend the aerial route and will do so with numbers.
And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Ferran Torres, good run, where to from here? And he has been fouled there. Spain seeking to maximise the moment. It's an untidy challenge, free kick given. Nil-nil the score, and we're just about done. A deeply frustrating game. Nagatomo. Timely intervention. And it's played forward. Ferran Torres. Now the breakaway. Gorgeous control there. Hits one! Tested the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
He's thrust his way through.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Hoists it forward. He's had a shot! Played it short. Lovely feet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Ferran Torres, shot at goal! It's in! Finally, the deadlock is broken. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
Spain took the lead.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got them this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now. Japan are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
He's got away. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Can he find a finish now? Oh, no, it's an own goal!
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
This could be their final throw of the dice. Towering header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Needed a better pass there. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Tries to get it forward quickly. So that's it. It is all over. No joy for the players, nor indeed for the loyal fans. It has ended in defeat. A thoroughly disappointing outcome. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. We are in this super stadium for a super club, truly one of the iconic buildings of 21st century sport, the Allianz Arena. And now Mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Oh, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
My vote's going to Diego Forlan here. He's prepared to get through an enormous amount of work for his team and for any little morsel to feed on too. And when he gets a chance, he's usually lethal.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Valverde. And here's Forlan. And it's played forward. Now the counter. And here's Suarez. Varela. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Varela. Park Ji-sung goes looking. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Valverde. And here's Forlan. He's off. Forlan! This could fall anywhere. Park Ji-sung. It's being played forward. Gets away from his opponents. Oh, real! He's had a shot! Attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Oh, it's a very good effort. There wasn't much wrong with that at all. We're talking fine margins now.
And that could be trouble. Rooney! He tried the chip, but it wasn't his best.
I actually fancied him to score then, but we should give the keeper credit for doing his bit.
Hoists it forward. Valverde. And it's Forlan. Pumps it into the area. Cut out in the nick of time. Forward it goes. Chance to break. Decent progress down the left. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Nani could move up a gear here. He's got away. Shot at goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work out.
Lucano. Luis Suarez. Now it's Forlan! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Evra. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Oh, that's a real stopper. He's put an end to the threat. Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. It's PesJoker-2. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
There's the end of the first half. Both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Reflections on the first half?
Well, Peter, apart from the lack of goals, I really don't think there's much to criticise. They've got to keep doing what they've been doing, and eventually they should find a way to the back of the net. Here's hoping for them.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone can step up and produce something a little more magical.
And he's cut it out. Evra tries to get it forward quickly. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Tries to get it clear. Nani brings it forward. And if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Forlan. Beautifully done. Forlan. He'll hit it! No, that's not the ball he wanted. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the counter is on. Crunching tackle. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. PesJoker-2. Forlan. Gets the better of his man. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Luis Suarez! A real chance to break. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Rooney. Varela. 0-0 the score, and we're just about done. A deeply frustrating game. Rooney. Oh, that's nice.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Hoists it forward. Forlan. And it's played forward. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Suarez concedes a free kick for that.
It's intriguingly poised for me, and players are thinking, well, should we stay or should we go? I'd like to think fortune favours the brave, and I'm urging them to be bold and go for it.
Going through. Has a pop! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Time is ticking away, and they're playing as if they're defending a lead. They've got to get it up the pitch.
If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Tevez. It's come loose. And the referee brings it to a close. A frustrating game for attackers on either side. They hardly had a sniff. Defence is broadly in charge, and it has finished goalless. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Listen, the more this game went on, a draw was always likely to be on the card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind. They're going for goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Alexis Sanchez. Aranguiz. Dinks one in.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Sanchez! Brahim Diaz. Salas. Salas brings the ball forward. Alexis Sanchez. A really good feat. Going through. Oh, shooting chance! and he nearly went all the way.
Alexis Sanchez just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Keeps everyone guessing. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Salas puts his foot on the gas. Oh, well defended, that had to be done. And now they can launch a counter. Gets away from his opponents. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Gets up to head! There it is! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
A 1-0 lead established.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
And here's Samorano. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Driving on, a real charge here. Brahim Diaz. Brahim Diaz! And oh! Sanchez. Tries to get it forward quickly. Salas is fouled. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And it's Vidal. Beautifully done. Good challenge, he just stood firm. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Sanchez. Oh, nice touch. Driving on, he could shoot here. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. It's got through to him. He's through, it's one-on-one, has a pop! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal, when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Sanchez. Hakimi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Lovely bit of skill. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Oh, good interception. We've reached half-time. So there you have it, close sport half of football. It's still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. A very decent game up to now.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They worked tirelessly for me.
Morocco head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Brahim Diaz, lovely feet. a pop! It's anyone's ball. Aranguiz plays it out to the flank. He gets past his man. Alexis Sanchez. Room for a shot. Zamorano. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. And here's Salas. Salas.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
He's had a go! That is gorgeous! About as smooth as it gets! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
Oh, it's lovely to see the art of disguise alive and well, but the keeper straight into no man's land.
Morocco take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Loose ball, who's going to get that? Brahim Diaz. It's come for big chance! Oh, chance to break. Alexis Sanchez. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Goes long. Delightful ball. Hakimi gets into some space. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And that's sprayed out wide. Has a hit! Hoists it forward. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Brahim Diaz. In it comes. And the finish! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
And it's Aranguiz. Looking to get within range. Now it's a real chance! Sticks it away! Right back in the game! Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
Cuts it out.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Now Shaw has a goal! Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Morocco certainly don't need to overcommit now. They're
looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue.
Brahim Diaz hits one! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Brahim Diaz really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Towering header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And there goes the final whistle. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, they approached this with a very definite game plan, and I think to a large extent they remain true to that, and we can give the manager a big pat on the back.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.